Hello, listeners. Welcome to the Hodder Show. Over the next few weeks, in celebration of Halloween, we are going to be divulging from the norm a little bit. Yes, every Halloween, I usually do some kind of horror story narration, as it's something I've really loved to do over the last few years. However, this year, instead of doing other people's stories or telling stories that are based in real life, I have decided to share with you all original content from my Reddit horror story account, the Dreadfiles. If you are not familiar with my work on the Dreadfiles, I invite you to check out the links down below to check out the Dreadfiles subreddit, as well as the Instagram, to get a peek at more of my stories. You're going to hear 6 stories in total over the next few weeks, all in their original format, all written by me, narrated in the way that I feel that they should be narrated in. So sit back and relax. I really hope that you enjoy what I have to offer for you over the next few weeks. However, I would be remiss not to give a fair warning. Some listeners may find the content of the stories that I'm going to be sharing with you over the next few weeks disturbing. Listener discretion is strongly advised. With that out of the way, I'm going to be sharing with you guys 2 of the first stories that I wrote and posted on the Dreadfiles Reddit account. The first story was actually the first story that I wrote when I started this journey, and the first one that I uploaded. It has a really special place in my heart. In the second story, it was another one that I wrote pretty early on, and it was the first one that I actually received quite a few messages about. So, it's a really special one as well. Be sure to give me some feedback if you would like, because I would love to hear you guys' thoughts on these stories and this fun little narration that I'm doing here for you guys. Without further ado, let's check out It's Always Watching Me. And there's a trail in my hometown, and if you walk down it, you disappear. It's always watching me. I'm not crazy. It's just your eyes playing tricks on you, they said. Maybe you need to lay off watching TV before bed, as if what I've been seeing and hearing over these past few months has been all inside my head. How can they dismiss me? How can they not understand the danger that I'm in? How can they not comprehend the immediate threat to my very life and ignore my pleas for help? I'm so very tired. I just don't know what to do anymore. I'm writing this as a final effort, one more try to figure out what is haunting me, watching me, always watching me. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. It started as something I would see out of the corner of my eye. It would be so quick. But I know what I saw was real. In time, it became more obvious. The flashes in the far reaches of my vision became quick reflections in the mirror. I'd blink and it would be gone, but the terror of what I saw would remain. I would see its dark, pale, and yet almost beautiful eyes staring at me from vents from other cars as I drove, and my phone's camera when I go to take a picture, just watching me, always watching me, forever silent, but so deafening I could not focus on anything else. Invisible to all else around me, but hidden in plain sight. I am not crazy, I'm not crazy, I'm not crazy. I tried seeking help from friends, family, and co-workers. They all told me that it was in my head, that I was making it up. I spoke to the police, and they laughed me out of the station. Of course they did. I knew they wouldn't believe me. I sought the aid of a shrink who was little help himself. I'd lay on his soft leather couch and tell him about the things I'd see, all while those pale, dark, and yet beautiful eyes were watching me. Always, always watching me. It never sleeps, it never blinks, it never breaks its gaze on me. I even see it in my dreams. I'm not crazy. Now I'm just so tired. I'm so tired of trying to explain, trying to rationalize, and trying to fight. I'm just so very tired. I can see it now. It's right in front of me. I can see it as clear as I see this screen. It's staring at me over my laptop as I write what was supposed to be my last-ditch effort for help, for an explanation, but now I think this shall be my eulogy. I feel a sense of calm washing over me as it's beginning to creep towards me. I can see all of it now. It's horrifying, and yet magnificent, all at the same time. I was afraid of why it was watching, always watching. Now it's offering its hand. It wishes to take me away from all this. And as I stare into its dark, pale, beautiful eyes, I feel nothing. Absolutely nothing. And it's so peaceful. I'm not crazy. There's a trail in my hometown, and if you walk down it, you disappear. Hey guys, it's a beautiful day, the sun is shining, the sky is blue, songbirds fill the air, and it's the perfect summer day. I'm out for a hike near the river. The temperature is perfect down here. I'm just out for a walk to clear my head. I got into it with my mom again. Like her coming down on me is going to magically solve all of my problems. At least the area is really beautiful, even if it does have a weird reputation. It's not that there are any weirdos who hang around or people get mugged or anything like that. There's no risk of animal attacks or even a ton of insects. It's actually the perfect area to go for a walk, no matter what kind of shape you're in. There are lots of trails surrounded by forests, little runoffs from the river. It's so peaceful. The only rule they have is that you don't climb over the fence. I don't know why we're not allowed past the fence. It seems silly. If the area is so safe, why the need for the fence? Some people say it's because there's a secret military base in our quaint little town, or there's a mental asylum or something crazy like that. But others say there's a much more sinister reasoning. They say that people used to disappear. There are a few unsolved missing persons cases in town, and no one ever talks about it. This was such a long time ago. There's a legend that they all went missing in the area past the fence. But it's just more trails. It's so stupid. I don't believe in the legends. This isn't some movie. People just don't disappear. Now I'm looking at the fence. It's so old. There's a sign that reads, "Do not enter," with no other warning or context. I'm not listening. An old fence can't hold back my curiosity anymore. I'm climbing over. Damn it! I ripped my shirt on the top of the fence. It cut me slightly, but I'm alright. No one ever said exploration didn't have its dangers. Mom's gonna be pissed, though. Well, looky here. It's perfectly normal. Obviously very overgrown, but otherwise, it's just a bunch of trails. It's so beautiful. There's a trail leading through the trees, 2 half-stone pillars at the beginning of this trail. There are some weird runes on them. I can't make them out, but they're kind of vibey. As I walk past them, I have this weird feeling, but I shook it off. I'm walking down the trail now, but something isn't right. The sky, it isn't the same, it's just changed. There are clouds that look like those runes. What the fuck? The trees, they're not right. They're all dead. There are no songbirds in the sky. All I can hear is my footsteps, not even the river anymore. I tried running back down the trail past the stones, but nothing changed. The river, it wasn't right. There was no water. Everything looks different. What the fuck? What the fuck? I hear a voice. It sounds fucking demonic. It's laughing. Please, someone help me. What the fuck? I see something. It's coming for me. It's coming for me. Oh God, please. Mom, I'm sorry. Please help me. Please, someone help me. Oh my God. Help me, please. Mom, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to disappear.